Hello, welcome to natemareflix. I am Nate, you are you, and I do believe that the Halloween Kills marketing campaign is in full swing. I mean, they are like butterfingers. They just keep dropping stuff on us. We just had a new image, and we've already got another new image, and this time I think it involves a spoiler. That is right. If you don't want anything spoiled for Halloween Kills, click away now. You've been warned, because I do believe this image shows us how Michael Myers gets out of that fiery basement. So here you go. This is the image. You've been warned. 3, 2, 1, here it is, and wow, doesn't this thing look cool? Look at the way this thing is set up. I love this image. It's got me stoked for the new film, and it really does show you that all that amazing cinematography and direction from the Halloween 2018 is going to carry over and continue through this new series of Halloween films. But here we go. Michael is out in the open air, no longer stuck in that basement. And what is that in his hand? Well, I'm glad you asked, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Halligan tool, and I have not always known that. So thank you, Michael Myers, for teaching me a lot about firefighting. That is right. We all kind of predicted that firefighters and first responders may be Michael's best bet to get out of that basement. And it looks like we hit the nail on the head, because firefighters typically use the Halligan tool to get into barricaded or blocked entrances, and it forms a way for them to get in. And so it looks like they did that. They came storming into the basement, not knowing who they were helping, and boom, Michael kills them. I have to bet that this sequence is going to be insane, because this is a slasher movie, and it is a slasher movie that has been promised to be bigger, badder, and meaner than the predecessor, to be a grisly, gory type of time. And so you gotta set the tone right off the bat. We need to get that staggering body count we've been promised rolling early. So I think we're gonna see a whole slew of firefighters ultimately bite the dust here, and I do think it's going to be amazing. Just let your mind wander here and think about how it's going to look to see Michael Myers, the shape, offing all these firefighters amongst these flames. It's going to be an amazing scene. I kind of think it's like in Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, with that strobe effect, but even cooler. This is the first time we've seen something like this. Yes, I know there's a little bit of fire towards the end of Halloween Resurrection, but it was Halloween Resurrection, and I'm striking it from the history books. I'm already starting to have all sorts of bad remembrances of freaking Busta Rhymes doing karate, and I'm kind of wanting to regurgitate here on film right on YouTube. So no, we're not going to talk about this. This will be a first time, at least in my eyes, and it's going to look so much cooler than Resurrection anyway. It's going to be cooler than the strobe effect and Halloween 6, and I'm just loving what my mind's eye is seeing right now. Like I said, I think this will be a very enticing, amazing hook that sets the tone for this gnarly slasher film. But how do you feel? Are you enthused about this setup? I think it's great. And I think it's great because so often with these slasher films, when you get to sequels and you kind of, had some resolution in the first film, you took care of the big baddie, you get a little clumsy, a little outlandish with how you have to then bring him back and show that he was still alive or resurrect him for the next film. Here, that's not happening. This is very plausible. The emergency services, they would be responding to this scene. They would be showing up and trying to put the fire out and just helping whoever it was that was stuck in the basement. They don't know it's Michael, so I can very easily get on board and let my mind go along with this. No need to suspend my disbelief. I think that's awesome, because Lord knows in this franchise there have been other times that's been a little bit harder to see how Michael would still be up and going. So I love this. I think it was very well done. I think this is very sound writing. Let me know your thoughts below, but also let me know, how do you think Michael is going to get back on Laurie and Co.'s heels? Like, how does he find out where they are? Is it just common sense that he's like, well, I guess I better go to Haddonfield Memorial. Surely they're headed to the hospital. I guess I'll make my way. Do you think that's it? Do you think he's injured and licking his wounds and he goes back to the Myers house? The last image we saw kind of hinted at him maybe being back in his own stomping grounds, back at home, his childhood home. Is that where he is? And then the word gets out that Michael Myers is back in Haddonfield and the townspeople come to him. We know there's a lot about paranoia and mass hysteria in this film, so maybe they do that. They bring the fight to his front door, and all these events somehow see him getting a car or being led, chasing someone else to Haddonfield Memorial. Maybe that happens. I don't know. I'm very interested to see, so I don't think the spoiler is too big. Like we all kind of presumed it would be. Firefighters are ultimately the reason Michael gets out of the basement, but that's what I'm saying. How does he get back around the Strodes? Be sure to comment your ideas below. Other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, because like I said, I do think that the marketing campaign is underway, and we're going to be getting a ton of more stuff, a lot more images, a poster, more teasers, and there will be more updates with each and every new drop. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't, so you can get these updates. From that, hey, have a fantastic day. I'm Nate for natemareflix saying That's a wrap.